Hello and welcome to this lesson on angles within polygons. By the time you finish this video, you will be able to understand the difference between interior and exterior angles in polygons and how they relate on a straight line. Next, use angle sum formulas to calculate missing angles in both regular and irregular polygons. And finally, solve algebraic problems involving angles inside polygons confidently and accurately. Let's get started. Let's begin by understanding what a polygon is. A polygon is a closed two-dimensional shape made only from straight sides. Now let's break that down carefully. First, it must be closed. That means all the sides must join together with no gaps. If there is even a small opening, then it is not a polygon. You can see on the right side, shapes with gaps are crossed out. They are not fully closed, so they do not count. Next, a polygon must be made only from straight sides. This is very important. If a shape has curved edges, like a circle or a curved shape, then it is not a polygon. That is why those shapes at the bottom right are also crossed out. They are round, not straight, so they are not polygons. Now let's look at the correct examples. You can see shapes like triangles, rectangles, trapeziums, and other multi-sided shapes. All of these are closed, and all of their sides are straight. So they are polygons. Now notice something else. Each corner where two sides meet forms an angle. These are called interior angles, and they are what we will be focusing on in this topic. So every polygon has sides, and it also has angles inside. Now take a moment to remember the key idea. A polygon must be closed, and it must be made only of straight lines. If either of these is missing, then it is not a polygon. Understanding this is very important, because everything we do next with angles depends on recognizing valid polygons. Now let's move on to understanding interior and exterior angles and how they are related. First, look at this straight line. When a side of a polygon is extended, it forms an angle outside the shape. This is called the exterior angle. At the same point, inside the shape, we have the interior angle. Now here is a very important relationship. Interior angle plus exterior angle is equal to 180 degrees. This is because they form a straight line. So, whenever you see an interior and exterior angle together, they will always add up to 180 degrees. Now let's talk about all the exterior angles in a polygon. If you go all the way around the shape, adding each exterior angle, the total will always be 360 degrees, no matter how many sides the polygon has. This is because you are making one full turn around the shape. Now let's move to interior angles. Interior angles are the angles inside the polygon at each corner. To find the sum of all interior angles, we use this formula. Sum of interior angles equals 180 degrees multiplied by n minus 2, where n is the number of sides. So for example, if a polygon has 4 sides, you substitute n equals 4 and calculate accordingly. Now take a moment to connect these ideas. Interior angles are inside the shape. Exterior angles are outside the shape. They form a straight line, so they add up to 180 degrees. And when you go all the way around, the exterior angles always add up to 360 degrees. Understanding these relationships is very important because we will use them to solve problems involving polygons. Now let's continue and build on what we just learned. We already know that an interior angle and its exterior angle add up to 180 degrees, and that the sum of all exterior angles in any polygon is 360 degrees. Now let's go one step further. Instead of just finding the total, we can also find one angle. Let's start with exterior angles. If the sum of all exterior angles is 360 degrees and the polygon has n sides, then each exterior angle is equal to 360 divided by n. This works only for regular polygons, where all the sides and angles are equal. So remember this formula. One exterior angle equals 360 degrees divided by n. Now let's move to interior angles. We already know the sum of interior angles is 180 multiplied by n minus 2. But what if we want just one interior angle? We simply divide the total by the number of sides. So one interior angle equals 180 times n minus 2, all divided by n. Again, this applies to regular polygons. Now take a moment to connect everything. Total exterior angles, 360. One exterior angle, 360 divided by n. Total interior angles, 180 times n minus 2. One interior angle, divide that total by n. These are the tools you will use to solve angle problems in polygons. Now, let's dive into some exam-style practice question. You can pause the video and try yourself. Question 1. The exterior angle of a regular polygon is 60 degrees. Write down the name of the polygon. This question is worth 2 marks, so let's go through it clearly. First, recall the formula. One exterior angle of a regular polygon is equal to 360 degrees divided by n, where n is the number of sides. Now we are told that the exterior angle is 60 degrees, so we substitute into the formula. 60 equals 360 divided by n. Now we solve for n. Multiply both sides by n, so we get 60n equals 360. Now divide both sides by 60. N equals 360 divided by 60, so n equals 6. This earns 1 mark. Now we interpret what this means. N represents the number of sides of the polygon. So the polygon has 6 sides. A polygon with 6 sides is called a hexagon. This earns the final mark. So the final answer is the polygon is a hexagon. Now take a moment to understand the key idea. If you know the exterior angle, you can always find the number of sides using the formula. And once you know the number of sides, you can name the polygon easily. This is a very common type of question, so remember the steps carefully. Question 2. The diagram shows an irregular hexagon. Work out the value of x. This question is worth 2 marks, so let's go step by step. First, identify what we are dealing with. This is a hexagon, which means it has 6 sides, so we use the formula for the sum of interior angles. Sum of interior angles equals 180 degrees multiplied by n minus 2. Now substitute n equals 6, so we get 180 multiplied by 6 minus 2. That is 180 multiplied by 4, which gives 720 degrees. This earns 1 mark. Now we use this total. All the interior angles in the hexagon must add up to 720 degrees. Now look at the angles given in the diagram. We have x plus 20, 3x 110, 2x and 100. So we write the equation. X plus open bracket, x plus 20 close bracket, plus 3x plus 110 plus 2x plus 100 equals 720. Now simplify step by step. First, collect like terms. X plus 3x plus 2x gives 7x. Now add the constant numbers. 20 plus 110 plus 100 gives 230. So the equation becomes 7x plus 230 equals 720. Now solve for x. Subtract 230 from both sides. 7x equals 720 minus 230. 7x equals 490. Now divide both sides by 7, x equals 70. This earns the final mark. So the final answer is x equals 70 degrees. Now take a moment to understand the process. First, find the total angle sum. Then, form an equation using all the interior angles. Then, simplify and solve. That is how you solve algebraic problems involving angles and polygons confidently.